Greetings, comrades. Shadow Slaughter 52 here. Last time I did a tier list on all the Sonic.exes I know. So this time, I'm doing a tier list on all the characters seen in the Friday Night Funkin' Mario Madness mod. I really enjoyed that mod, so I figured I'd share which ones I enjoy the most and why. I'll be ranking each EXE based on how scary they are and how good their vocals are in their respective songs. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start with the original 7 EXEs that appeared in the V1 mod. Mario.exe, aka Horror M, is the first EXE to appear in the mod. He was the one who dragged boyfriend and girlfriend into what I call the Nightmare Kingdom to begin with. He's insanely scary and has a number of abilities. His V1 song, It's a Me, had an interesting beat to it, and his V2 songs were much better. I personally enjoy Starman Slaughter the most. He's one of the best DXCs in the mod, and his vocals are top-notch. For that, I give him an S rank. GB is the second EXE to appear in the original mod. I don't know much about him, but he's definitely scary. The original version of his song, Golden Land, was really good, and the developers somehow made it even better. Also, I'm not sure if anyone caught on to this, but there was this one part in his V1 song that sounded like a duck quacking. Still really enjoyed him though. S rank. Burned Luigi is the third EXE to appear in the mod. He's a burning corpse of pure hatred who seeks revenge on Mario. He's really scary, his V1 song I Hate You was good, and he got a second song in the V2 mod. That song being Oh God No. They are both incredibly good. He's one of the most iconic members of the Mario Madness crew. S rank. Beta Luigi is the next person in the mod. He's an alternate version of Luigi that couldn't save his brother from the haunted mansion. His V1 song alone was honestly not the best, but they made it much better in the V2 mod. Aside from that, he's not really that scary, just kinda sad. But he's still really good. A rank. Next is Wario Apparition, a giant Wario head that serves as an anti-piracy subject. He's quite scary when he's trying to chase you down and hypnotize you, and both versions of his song Apparition are really good. S rank. Next is MX, the PC port of the group. What I mean by that is, like Lord X, MX comes from a PC port of a game. He's insanely terrifying and incredibly strong. He's able to break through bricks and jump insanely high. His vocals in his song Power Down in both the V1 and V2 mods are incredibly good. Same can be said for his second song, Demise, in V2. S rank. Wrapping up the originals, we have Aggressive Racer Mario, a version of Mario from a popular YouTube video called Blank Mario, in which he kills every non-Nintendo character on his racetrack. He's very menacing, but not really all that scary. On the other hand, his song Race Traders in both the V1 and V2 mods are a definite banger. A rank. That takes care of the original 7. Now let's take a look at some of the newbies, starting with the ones that assisted Horror M during his new songs. I call this group the Assistants. Let's start with John D. He's the pair of dry bones that played the trumpet solo in Starman Slaughter. I think he's one of M's victims. His solo was quite something, but he's more of a slave rather than an EXE. There's a difference, like Xeno and his Soul Slaves. So with that said, I'll give him a solid D rank. Next is Peach EXE and Yoshi EXE. These two attacked M during his song Starman Slaughter. They're kinda scary in their own right, and their vocals in the song are somewhat decent. I'll give them both a decent B rank. Next is Omega, Ultra M's associate. He's a demonic shapeshifter created by M to distract Boyfriend in All-Stars. His face is really creepy, and he's able to open a second mouth in his chest. His vocals are quite creepy too. For that, I'll give him an A rank. Lastly, for the assistants, we've got the All-Star Trio, LG, War, and Yosh. These three are creations of Omega, and each one of them looks just as scary as him. Their vocals in All-Stars aren't half bad either, but I can't tell if they're meant to be demons or slaves, so I'll give them a solid C rank. The assistants have been charted. Now let's take a look at some of the new scary characters that appear in the mod. Let's begin with L is Real. He's a version of Luigi that's trapped in a fountain similar to Sync.exe. His vocals in his song Thalassophobia are pretty good, and his design is interesting to me. I'll give him a solid C rank. Now there's Turmoil. He's a version of Mario who ate a mushroom that had Yoshi DNA in it, turning him into a Yoshi-like creature that only eats Bowser's minions. His vocals in his song Last Course are really good, and he's quite scary to me. A rank. Coronation Day Peach is a version of Peach that died and became a host for a forest spirit. Now they call themselves the King of the Forest. She's quite scary, and her vocals in her song Dark Forest were pretty good. They get a solid A rank. Secret History Mario is a psychopathic dictator that turned his Mushroom Kingdom into a wasteland. He comes from a video called The Secret History of Mario. He's pretty scary in an evil dictator way, and his vocals in his song Dictator were pretty good. Plus, his bullet bill obstacle is pretty clever. A rank. Devil Mario is a version of Mario that got possessed by several boos. He comes from a video that I only recently discovered called Power Star. He's quite terrifying, and his vocals in his song No Hope are top-notch. He deserves an S rank, no question. DJ Halibou is an anti-piracy creature that resides in any pirated copy of Mario Party DS. His sole purpose is to teach computer pirates a painful lesson. He's somewhat scary, and the vocals in his song No Party are great. A rank. Mr. Virtual is a creature that resides in a virtual boy who tortures the people who play his games. So he's basically a combination of Fatal Error and No More Innocence. He's horrifying, and his vocals in his song Paranoia are really good. S rank. Mr. L is a poltergeist that torments Mario till he dies. He fights Pico when he gets dragged into the same game Boyfriend got trapped in. He's incredibly freaky, and the vocals in his song Overdue are great. S rank. Stanley, aka Promo Mario, is an AI that's fully aware of what he is and what he does. Similar to Rewrite, only difference being that he doesn't want to do the things he does. He originates from a scary Mario video series called Super Mario 64 Classified. He's really creepy, and his vocals in his song Promotion are interestingly creepy. I'll give him a B rank. Classified Luigi is a version of Luigi that resides near a fountain. He comes from the same series that Stanley does. He's quite scary, and the vocals in his song Abandoned are pretty good. C rank. Last but not least for the newbies, we've got Costume. He is a sentient Mario costume that moves when you don't see him. He's definitely creepy, and the vocals in his song The End are pretty interesting. B rank. That's the scary newbies taken care of. Now let's take a look at the 5 not-so-scary newbies. Let's start with Chris Pratt. He is an actor that voices Mario in the Mario movie. He's not really scary, but his vocals in his song So Cool are pretty good. So I'll give him a solid D rank. Granddad is a bootleg Mario from an old Flintstones game. He's not really scary, but his vocals in his song Nourishing Blood are really cool. I'll give him an E rank. Somari is another bootleg Mario. He's basically a combination of Mario and Sonic. He's not scary at all, but his vocals in his song Mario Sing and Game Rhythm 9 are somewhat good. E rank. Super Bad Mario is a version of Mario from an old YouTube video series called Super Bad Mario, where Mario trolls people. He's more funny than scary, but the vocals in his song Bad Day are really good. Plus, I'm a personal fan of Super Bad Mario, so he gets an A rank from me. Lastly, for the not-so-scary ones, we have Luigi's Day Out Mario. This is a version of Mario that comes from an old YouTube video called Luigi's Day Out. This version of Mario is a massive jerk to everyone around him, even his own brother. He's not really scary, but his vocals in his song Day Out are somewhat good. So for that, he gets a B rank. Okay, we're almost done. There are 3 more characters left to rank, and then the tier list will be complete. And those 3 are the Unbeatable trio from the secret song Unbeatable. They all come from an old Nintendo commercial that aired in Australia. Let's take a look at them. Mr. Sis is the main opponent of Unbeatable. He's pretty creepy, and his vocals in the first act of Unbeatable are pretty good. I'll give him a B rank. The Duck Hunt Dog is the second opponent of Unbeatable. He's not that scary, but his vocals in Act 2 are pretty good. D rank. Bowser is the third opponent of Unbeatable. He's a little creepy, and his vocals in Act 3 are decent. C rank. Welp, the Mario Madness tier list has been completed. Next time you guys see me, I'll be doing reaction videos as my EXE variant, EXE Prime. Maybe. Let me know in the comments below what you want him to react to. I don't know when or how I'll be able to make reaction videos, but I will once I learn how to make them. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell to know when I release new videos. Until next time, this is ShadowSlaughter52, signing off.